Good morning. It is time for week 5 of turning my $1 house basement into a modern gym. I'm gonna start off this week installing the subfloor. The subfloor I bought has an integrated vapor system, so this will help create an air gap and also prevent moisture. The first section is done. The subfloor is so nice, it's really easy to just hammer the pieces together. I did have to make some cuts on the side because the last board was a little bit too big to fit in there. And I had to make some cuts back here because the wall sticks out a little bit in some places. But other than the cuts, it's just a big puzzle basically. I'm gonna start right here now. My gym flooring got delivered. I decided to go with a heavy-duty garage and utility mat. I'll be able to just roll this out, make the proper cuts, and set it right on top of the subfloor. I figured since I'm gonna have some workout equipment down here, it'd be nice to just use black rubber for the floor. But before I can do this tomorrow, I need to finish the subfloor on this side of the room. Okay, ignore the mess. I'm gonna clean up tomorrow morning, but all of the subfloor is down in the entire basement. It looks so good down here. It doesn't feel like an unfinished basement anymore, even though I still got a lot of renovations to do. Also, an update on the radon. The long-term average is now 3.1, so this will probably be the last update I give because it's healthy down here now, so there's no reason to keep telling you all these healthy numbers. But if that ever changes, I'll definitely keep you updated, but it looks like all the renovations are really paying off for the radon. It's actually so encouraging to look at the basement right now because when I first started the renovations, I had no clue that it would turn out this good. I thought it would still look a little bit bad because of how bad of shape it was in, but now the possibilities are endless. I could add a bedroom down here if I wanted. I could add a couch, a TV, a seating area, but I will still be sticking to the gym because winter is coming, and if I have a gym in my basement, I feel like my mental health will be 20 times better. It is now the time of day where I need to make myself some dinner. I would say 9 times out of 10 after renovations, I'm looking for a dinner that is super quick and easy, but I also want to make sure that it's healthy and that it fuels me and makes me feel good. This is where Factor comes into play, who is the sponsor of today's video. Factor makes eating clean so easy. The meals are fresh and never frozen. There's no refined seed oils, no refined sugars. Also, the meals are delicious and they are doubling their menu size to 80 plus rotating weekly meals. I love having Factor in my fridge because after a long day, I can pick one out, pop it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and dinner is done. It leaves me satisfied and helps me take the guesswork work out of clean eating, and it gives me more time in the night to relax or edit or anything else that I might need to get done. You can head to factor75.com and use code Tia Weston FB50 for 50% off your first order and free breakfast for 1 year. That's code Tia Weston FB50 at factor75.com for 50% off and free breakfast for 1 year. Okay, I have picked the paint color for the shiplap. I really love the black and white, and I think it's going to look even better when the black rubber is on the floor. So I did buy white paint. I bought semi-gloss, and it's a paint and primer in one. So before I can lay down the rubber floor, I want to go ahead and paint all of the basement so I don't have to worry about getting any on it. I have this bad habit of installing new windows and never taking the label off, and then the sun shines on it, and it's really hard to take it off because the sun basically melted it into the window. So I bought some Goo Gone, and what I'm going to do is spray this on the label. I'll let it sit while I'm painting this wall, and then after I'm done painting this wall, I'll go through with a razor blade and scrape it off. What do we think? I think this is a very underwhelming change, but it is necessary for the basement renovations, and it does look better. All of the panels are the same color white, which makes it look a lot neater. The Goo Gone worked amazing on the window. It scraped right off with the razor blade. I did film it, but I didn't have my mic on, so it sounded really bad, but it was very satisfying to do, so I'll make sure to film the other two windows. This wall is going to be the wall of mirrors. I feel like every gym has all kinds of mirrors that you can look at yourself and look at your surroundings as you're working out, so I'll probably have like 5 mirrors, pretty big size, on this wall. So some of you might have noticed while I was painting this wall that there is some staggered pieces right here. So I bought this trim to put up at the very top to cover up any of those imperfections. But I'm not going to cut any of the trim and do that until I trim out the rest of the windows. Once I trim out the windows, I'll be able to make the correct measurements and the correct cuts to put it all around the entire basement. I also have some corner pieces because some of the corners have gaps, so I'm just going to put some trim up against that. Okay, the Goo Gone is on the window. I just wipe off the extra. I think you're supposed to tear off as much as you can before you do this, but I'm just spraying it on whatever's left, and it's working just fine. It comes off really easy. Look at what I accidentally did. That is so unfortunate. I'm gonna have to get the black paint back out. Okay, let's see if this is ready. Oh yeah, this stuff is amazing. Look at how easy that is. Okay, I know that I said the white was underwhelming, but now that it's all done, it looks so amazing down here. The lights are really reflecting off of these white walls. My favorite renovations upstairs were the bathroom because I love the wallpaper, the green down at the bottom, the clawfoot tub, and I also love the living room. I like lighting candles. It's just a very cozy space to relax. So with all the color I had going on upstairs, I wanted to make sure to not have so much going on down here, so I relaxed on the color, and I'm very happy with that decision because I love the white and black contrast so much. It just feels so clean and open down here. So I'm gonna let the white paint dry all throughout the night, and I will see you all in the morning when I start rolling out the black rubber floors. Okay, I'm gonna start in this corner and work my way to the right. The goal for today is to cover up all the subfloor with this utility mat. So for right now, I'm just gonna roll it out from wall to wall and then make all the proper cuts and slide it into place and then start on the next one. Need to make sure I get it on the right side. The bubbles are supposed to go up. This might be the hardest row to put down in the basement because I have to cut around the electrical panel, and then over there I have the water spot. This is 12.5. Hi, can I help you? How are you? How are you? I'm gonna need some space, please. 12.5. The first one is in place. This is how I'll do all of them for right now, leaving a little bit extra down at the ends. And then once I cover up all of the subfloor, I can go back through and fine tune it all. So I did read that with these utility mats, if you're laying heavy stuff on them, you don't have to use glue or double-sided tape. And I'll be laying workout equipment on mine, so technically I wouldn't have to put anything under it, but I think I will go through with double-sided tape, just so I don't have to worry about it ever moving. All of the long parts are in. I'll definitely have to go to Menards and get some double-sided tape, and then I'll just go through and lift up the edges and put it on the ends, because in some places there are little dimples and double-sided tape would take care of that. These are 3 feet and 3 inches, and I have 3 of them left. They are just the little pieces that were left after rolling out all this, so I'm gonna see if I have enough or if I'm gonna have to go buy more. 9 feet 3 inches. We are good. Renovations feel like a big art project because I'm just sitting here visualizing, and I originally was going to paint that white to match all the rest of the walls, but I really love the natural pine look. I'm gonna trim out the windows with natural pine too. So I think having this as an accent wall and having it be natural pine and then all the windows be framed out with natural pine will look really nice with the white and black. I'll be able to tell more once I have all the flooring down too. I did a little bit of cleaning, so it's nighttime now, but all of the subfloor is covered with the utility mat. I still need to go to Menards and get some double-sided tape and some sharper blades. Once I get the sharper blades, I'll be able to cut off all of the extra pieces.